Making it funky tonight. It's Comics and Shots. Today's subject: Hawkman. Cooler than you might think. Reincarnating superhero, has a mace, wings, has a badass wife who's sometimes not his wife because of reincarnation nonsense. Technically, there's like two versions of Shiera Hall right now. One who's with Carter, and the other is not. And the other who's not with Carter is really pissed that he just up and bailed, basically. Whew. Yeah. It's like, I don't blame her for being pissed. It's like, come on, man, we're Destiny. You're just gonna leave with the white version of me? That's actual dialogue from the Hawk Girl comic. Oh, boy. A lot of people are bigger fans of Hawk Girl than Hawkman, and that's primarily due to the Justice League cartoon. It's kind of interesting, because that's a very specific version of the character. I love that version, but, you know, it's a little different. Not bad, just different. Thanagarians as a race are, like, up in the air. Like, originally they were just, like, bird people, well, people who had anti-gravity harnesses and wings that helped them fly. I find the wings kind of silly. Honestly, the origin of Hawkman being a reincarnation of an Egyptian, like, prince or whatever, a little more sensical with the magic flying wings or whatever. And don't forget that nth metal mace. That stuff's nice. I loved that one Hawkman comic for the first part where, like, Carter, like, went through all of his past lives and learning that he reincarnated throughout time and space. There was even a Kryptonian version of Katar Hall, who was the teacher to Supergirl, weirdly enough. A teacher. Yeah. That wasn't that long ago, too. A lot of people forget, like, the death of Krypton was, like, what, 40 years ago? I do, a lot. It just feels like 1,000 years ago, but it was, like, 40 years ago. In the main canon. Real world, it's, like, a bunch more. I don't know, is it? I don't know. Talk about bird people. Hawkman. Now, let's talk about Birdman now, the obvious ripoff of Hawkman. And Space Ghost. Hawkman and Space Ghost. Don't get me wrong, I love Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, but the original version was literally just Hawkman. Nothing new, nothing clever. And he had a Hawk Boy, too. Oh, there was a Bird Boy. And there was a Bird Girl, but, like, she only was in, like, one episode, which is weird, because in the Harvey Birdman show, she's a recurring character and then got her own show. But we don't talk about the Bird Girl. That show's not actually horrible, it's just, It's very mid. It's incredibly mid. It's the most mid thing I've ever seen. Like, there was potential to it, but I just could not give a shit after season 1. Yet I do, give more of a shit about Hawkman and Hawkgirl and all the Hawk people. Not so much Hawk Slayer, though, of that Justice League in Space team. He's kind of boring. But not everything's gotta be great. If everything was great, nothing would be. Take that dart. Like, comment, and subscribe. Praise be to the Blood Elk.